What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life is Feudal. Life is Feudal Forest Village. There's a second half to its name. In the previous episode, there's no more anal in our village. She died. So, what are you gonna do? Sometimes that's just the way she goes, Rick. Sometimes that's just the way of the road. And so, she's been placed upon the funeral. Oh, we already burned up. So, the city was filled with the smell of burning anal for a little while. God damn it. The jokes just never stop. They just never cease. It's like, you can just keep going, and it's like, it's not that I want to keep going either. It's just that it keeps happening, you know? It's like, where do we stop? Everybody doing work here? Good. I'm glad to hear it, because honestly, I was a little worried about it. We've got a big ugly berm thing that we're building over here. I kind of hate it, but what are you gonna do? It was kind of necessary so that we could actually like build on flat land and survive long periods of time. So, that's what I have to say to that. We're gonna build some more houses up here as well so that we have further dwelling spots for all of our people and they can migrate around based on what their jobs are, what they feel like doing, or what their mood is, or what the color of their hair is, or whether or not that flea jumped off the wall and onto my leg. You know, just by any criteria that they really want for house swaps, they can feel free to do it. I don't care. Whatever. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. Anal is dead, and I have nothing to live for now. I will probably build a little road out here, although I gotta figure out... We'll see what happens. I'll probably put the houses facing this way over the ocean because property value. You always want the windows facing the ocean, because people are into that shit for some reason. I don't want to look at the ocean every single night. I gotta go to bed worried that a shark's gonna like jump he's gonna jump up out of there and he's gonna eat me in my sleep, and it's gonna be deeply upsetting. I don't like deeply upsetting things in my life. I would prefer it if there was no deeply upsetting things. With 1,600 of those done, we'll keep the oats. I think we're cool on grass. Let's maybe do 2 flax fields this time around, so that we end up with enough flax to make, because people don't have outfits right now, and I was worried they were gonna freeze to death. So they didn't freeze to death. On the plus side, there are good things here happening, you know, things to keep track of. Oh good, we finally finished placing the objects for our home. I'll probably put like another well in right here or something like that. I don't know. Dude, they got glass windows. That's pretty ridiculously baller for medieval times. That's pretty hardcore. Glass panes were hard to come by back then. Is this shit done? It's about done. God, I hate that so much. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. I don't even want to look at it anymore. The more I look at it, the more upset it makes me. Like, maybe if they rounded it out a little bit and it wasn't just like a sheer drop off the edge, I would like the way it looked better. But the terraforming is kind of goofy in this game. It's a little goofy. Like, you know, we could just, like, make a slope that then flattens out and looks kind of natural. But let's just make it so there's, like, this giant weird thing sticking up off the ground instead. It's just... It seems strange to me. I'd be a fan of just easing up on the building criteria, in all honesty. Is it spring? Oh, spring has sprung. Hooray. Well, now that spring has sprung, that means that we've got other things to do. I have a bunch of people in the mines that are just waiting to go back to work out here as farmers, and so we'll get them started. We also have several people that are normally employed as gatherers, who I think we should probably get back on that task. Might be a smart idea. We got 14. Basically every scrap of food is in that barn up there. I may actually bulldoze this barn right here because we don't even need it anymore, and then put another house in down here so that I have lots and lots and lots of living space. Lots of livable area that we can be inside of. Here, you help out with that and get it done. It's got lots of work that needs to be finished off with it, and frankly, I'd like to see that concluded. I'd like to see it concluded. Apparently, we can upgrade all of these houses, so that's also an option. I don't know what that's going to cost me. It's going to cost me a reasonable amount of materials, and also, it's not that bad. It's doable. I mean, it's probably better than me just, like, sitting here over and over and over again. I hope they add crime to this game. That's the big thing, is I hope they add invasions and, like, militaries and, like, crime and, like, guards and stuff like that, so that the game has more stuff to make it interesting. That's always the thing that bugged me about Banished, is the game was always just, like, completely and totally just a struggle for survival against the land and the map. Whereas I would like to have, as you get more civilians, some of them have a chance of becoming criminals, and you have, like, cartels that get set up, all of the guild. And then, you know, you would have to deal with that using your guards and everything. It just seems like it would be cool. Why are you planting trees over here? Please stop planting trees over here. Me lord, because I am a forester, is what she says in her share-like voice. I need this to be upright. No. Drag that back. And then maybe do something like that. Which looks fine to me. This chicken coop I don't think is really going to do much for us. We have no chickens. I'm like, how do I get a chicken? We have 0 chickens. Our last one started with a chicken. That's the upsetting part, is this one did not start with a chicken, but the last one did. So if I killed all my chickens because I had no food left for them, and so they were going to starve anyway, so I was like, oh, well, we might as well eat them while they're fat. And that did not work out so great. That was not a plan that worked out fantastically. Do I not... I think I unassigned one of these, didn't I? Yeah, I messed up. That was my bad. That was me just doing dumb shit as usual. It's okay. It's the oat field and it's still spring, so it's not really that big of a deal. They'll still get it done. I hope anyways. Roads being built off on this side. That's good to see. And then... I don't know. Either way, this will be done pretty soon, and then we'll have an extra little building space to fiddle around with. I don't know what to do with this chicken coop. We ain't got no more chickens, so... I don't know. I might just destroy it, I guess. We started with a chicken. We had a chicken on our last one. I was of the opinion that every coop started with a chicken. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, so wrong. And they eat oats, like, really, really fast. I'm not even messing with you right now. They eat oats, like, incredibly quickly. So we got potato. We got oats. We got grass. Let's go to flax for a little bit. I don't think we're going to need... I don't think we're going to need grass for a bit. So we'll go double up on flax because next season, if not this one, the next season, people are going to get hypothermia and die if we don't get that covered. So we should probably get on top of that as soon as possible. Meanwhile, what municipal stuff can I build? I got an herbalist's hut. We should probably build one of those. That'd be something that's more than likely helpful. Make sure people don't die horribly of, like, diseases and, like, their feet falling off, as is known to happen among the plebs. You didn't know that? Oh, yeah, plebs' feet fall off all the time. Plebs' feet fall off all the time. Just dropping peds all over the place. That looks like it's going to mess up my road, though, if I sit that right there where it fits. That's weird, because I thought that fit when I was in the snow. Huh. No biggie. Can still drop right there. It's now early spring, which means we have lots and lots of people that need to be getting to work. And also, I forgot to activate that field. There's 6 people ready to go to be farmers for right now. Okay, maybe not 6 people. Let's maybe drop... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It'll get fixed. It's fine. It takes a lot of fishermen to actually, like, survive in this game. And the resource limit seems to imply that it doesn't take that long to accumulate that much fish. But from what I've seen so far, fishing takes a while. Like, it's actually like a task that's in front of things. What's going on over here? Are we producing tools or anything over here? Are we all out of materials? No resources for productions. Let's go ahead and pull our blacksmith. And we've still got a kilner. Maybe... I'll just keep the extra person for right now, because why not? God, that thing's ugly and I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at it at all, but I have no choice. This is the way my life will now go. Disappointing, but oh well. Should have one person to a farm over here. I should build some houses out here so that they should be able to live in a little bit of peace. I might be able to whack something out of the wall right here to put in a couple of houses, and that's close enough to the stockpile to where they might be happy with it. I don't know if I want to queue up another job, though, for random stuff to get done. It's always an odd choice. So is anybody actually working on this over here? It says we got people working on it, so where are my builders at? Like, what the hell are you guys doing? Oh, they're working on this thing. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take a little while for that to get done. There, it's growing plants on it now, which is how you know it's done. What I'm going to do over here is we're going to get started with roads and whatnot, too. We'll bring a road down this way. And then we'll bring a road down like so. And then we'll bring a road down like so, and we'll make like a little medieval cul-de-sac or something. Give them some personal space to live on top of, just in case they're concerned about their own personal situation. Now, we're probably going to hire somebody to be an herbalist. Which is a bit of a downer. Because I don't really care. Like, you know, the guy that administers the weed is just like, puff, puff, pass. How hard is that to teach somebody? You know, like, here, take this. Inhale it into your lungs. Hold. You're going to cough, but only if you're a punk. And then you'll be fine. You're good to go. Perfecto. Oh, it's facing that way. Why is this like the one house that's getting built out of dirt, mud, and sticks? Like, why can't the herbalist live inside a normal house like everybody else? Like, why is the herbalist got to live inside like this mound? Oof. It's upsetting. If I was the herbalist, I'd be upset about it. That's all that I'm saying. I'd be like, oh, everybody else gets like a modern-looking colonial house. And I get this shitty little whatever the hell this is. This is a mound of stuff that has been held up by a frame. What's going on right now? Hate my life. Hate it so much. Yay, they're almost finished. And we'll see how many houses slash huts slash whatever the hell we can mash into this tiny little area. If it works, it works. City is getting a tiny bit bigger. I mean, it's growing. With time, it's becoming more efficient. Oh my god, my dog just farted. It's one of those moments where you gotta decide if you want to suffocate or like breathe deeply and just let it happen. You gotta make a split-second call. This is life or death we're talking about right here. This is the survival of my nasal hairs. This is not something to joke about. It's like the bean field and everything else are going reasonably well. Looks like there's just like so much work to be done, and I can't assign any more workers to this than the game will allow me to do so. So just things to remember and think about. Are you guys still doing your hunting over here? It looks like they are. You don't get very much meat from hunting. Like, it makes me wonder if meat is maybe like a more efficient food source? Or is it just kind of like, no, because that lady just took like 20 meat with her back to her house. I don't know. Maybe we just do it for the hides. Let's keep one guy doing that. And then we got 4 people right now. I don't really mind what they do. The herbalist, I don't think you can hire herbalists to gather herbs for sick villagers. Sure. Go gather herbs for sick villagers. Is that them right there? Alright, we'll have a guy who gathers herbs for sick villagers. Super sick villagers with facial tribal tattoos. So sick right now. Off to the Disturbed concert this weekend. Maybe I'll take some of the extras and throw them in here to do some herbalism work. And then we'll just have a builder on this side. I don't know what I want to build in here. It looks like actually I could probably fit like the really, really big hostel or whatever in here. But what does that cost me in terms of resources? I need more stone and I need more iron. But we would have like the most baller house ever on the top of the hill. Oh, it faces that way? Oh, no, there's the door right there. Well, we could make one. I mean, it's possible. It's within the realm of possibility. I suppose we have that right there. And then just like one more right here might work. I think. And then we could put a well up here since they're on the top of a hill. They're going to need it. Since they're on the top of a hill, they're definitely going to need it. So that's got a balcony right there that faces the window. Yeah, let's build one. Why not? We need a bunch of stuff that we don't have, like iron, but I doubt that they finish it on time anyways, so you know, what are you gonna do? Let's go to the iron mine. We still have lots and lots of iron to get out of here. And that... a tornado has been spotted. What the shit? That's not good. Who's summoning these nasty little dust devils out here just to like mess with me and try to ruin my life? I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. I learned a new thing today. I learned a very, very new thing. Apparently there are tornadoes and they would like to murder me. Oh dude, it looks like it's coming right this way too. Go back the other way, tornado. No one loves you. No one loves you. Don't come out. No, tornado. Tornado, goddammit. How long does a tornado stay? I mean, it hit my house, but it doesn't seem like it accomplished much. It broke my pyre. That was kind of a dick move. Now how will I burn all the dead bodies from the tornado? You destroyed the one thing I needed in order to prepare for a tornado, man. Damn it. This is my life now. This is my life. So I got somebody mining iron right now, hopefully coming up with a little stack of something I can use to build this big badass hotel looking thing on the top of the hill. I'm starting my Hilton Empire. Looks like it's going to take a lot of materials though. Huh, I may need to get on top of that. We may need to deforest for a squaw. Let's go and we'll gather all that right there. That looks good. It is all primed for death. Let it be known that these trees must be sacrificed in the name of the Emperor. So I just noticed we've been raining for like 10 years now. That's quite a bit of precipitation. No lie. That's a bit. Hopefully nobody dies until my workers decide to come around and fix this stuff. And I suppose I could have built houses up here, and then we put like a well over here, and then that'd probably be cool. It'd more than likely work out. The land is spreading. Spread forth the land. Wow, you guys are already done with the potato harvest? Man, you guys are killing it out here right now. It's not even the end of summer yet. You guys are getting all kinds of shit done right now. You guys are my heroes. You guys are my I want you to know that. You guys are the real reason that the proletariat succeeds in this great land. And see, they're already getting that done with the flaxseed too. Oats is just about done. Man, farmers are on it this year. On it so hard. Okay. Well, if there's going to be flax, maybe I should pull him. And let's put the guy in that makes clothing because I can't have anybody freeze to death right now. And I'm pretty sure everybody is naked. Like, I think our entire culture is just naked right now. And there's nothing that can be done about it. We have enough clothing to make like 40-something clothes. So it'll probably be okay. God, dude, I really wish this fool would stop. It's like a sulfur deposit underneath my desk. This is the worst. Eyeballs all running. Just, ugh. Doggy, stop farting. He's so farty. Apparently it's because bulldogs breathe weird, so they gulp a lot of air and they swallow a lot of air. And so among canine breeds, they are known for being excessively flatulent. And I didn't know about this until I had one. And now he's just like all day, every day. You're like, Jesus, bro. What is wrong with you? God damn, you make an onion cry. Fucking knock a dung beetle off a shit pile. God damn. I'm not sure how much more help we need from our Kilner right now. I hope our Kilner's name is Val. That would make me a lot happier. Wouldn't that be awesome to have a character named Val Kilner? I feel like it would work. He could high-five people and play volleyball on beaches. Don't hate. You know you like the idea. You know it's an awesome idea. Hey, look at that busted-ass pyre. I mean, I think we could still burn somebody on top of it if we really, really wanted to. Like, if we decided to put the effort in, I think it could happen. I definitely think they need to make harvests faster. Because right now, with the maximum allotted people on this field, they're still failing to get the harvest in time. And so they need to get that balanced out so that of any size field, the amount of farmers that are assigned are able to finish that off within the allotted time if you started at the beginning of spring. And we got a lot of veggies right now. Rocking this veggie life. Got a lot of beans too. I wonder how I get another chicken. It's got me a little bummed out right now. I mean, I'm going to bulldoze that right there because I ain't really got much else going on. And I'm like, why waste my time, you know? But 201 loaves of bread. Where did the loaves of bread go? Oh, you guys are dropping the bread off up here too? How is that closer than that? That barn seems a lot closer to me. I'm trying to split hairs or anything, but it just seems like a closer location. And as soon as winter rolls in, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of all these dudes who are working out here. Got 3 suits of clothing. 4 suits of clothing, in fact. Good. I'm glad to see he's going through those quickly because winter's about to get here. And I'm like really, really positive that like everybody is naked. Like pretty much just everybody in our culture has no clothing. They have no choice. They're just walking around nudists. It's hard out here. It's hard out here, my lord. It's so hard out here. Not enough clothes to go around. Well, I've been eating potatoes now for like 24 years. I'm just so upset. That building's not full. Which building is full? Warehouse. Oh, this barn's almost full. Doesn't matter because these people are consuming clothes as fast as I can put them in there. That's fine though. I'm okay with them consuming clothes as long as it's taken care of by winter. Like as long as they aren't freezing to death and dying and whatnot. That sounds great to me. No problem had. Nothing to be concerned about. I'll try to put another pasture out here and instead, like, what can I do? Where's the exploration building at? We got like a pyre. We've got a port. This thing is like crazy expensive as I recall. Okay, so it goes that way. But we could definitely fit the port in right there. I mean, technically, we could fit the port in right there as well. Just comes down to where we want to put it. As I understand it, the port allows us to send out some kind of expedition to unlock new technologies. And so now all of our crops are freezing and dying, but they mostly got the harvest in. Herbalist has gathered 70 herbs for the healing of sick people. Just in case they got to get dank. Let's go ahead and assign some builders. Assign some miners. And actually, once the building is all constructed, basically for the rest of the year, what I'm going to assign myself to do is just mine for a while. I want as many miners in there as possible, just digging out stone and digging out iron so that we can create ourselves a port, and then we can start doing the exploratory missions to unlock new technology and some of the grayed out stuff that we otherwise can't get. I would absolutely love to have sheep fields and things so that I can make warm clothing. We'll go ahead and negate all of these real fast because I know it annoys you as much as it annoys me to look at all those little icons. You can turn off the icons, by the way. That's 100% possible. You just go to the options and there's a thing that says display icons. You get rid of it and you should be pretty much good to go. Just making you aware in case you didn't know that that was an option that was in front of you. Looks like they're getting a little bit of something done right here. It looks like it's mostly just physical labor that needs to get done. With 5 builders, that should get mashed out reasonably quickly. It'll probably take a better part of the season, but it'll be a cool building that'll decorate our skyline as people come in. We're not really a super attractive city right now for like tourists and whatnot. I mean, it's a city where people do stuff, I guess. Got extra clothing. He should be able to craft clothing for quite some time. There's enough left in there for like 18 more suits, it looks like. 18 more suits of clothes. That gives us 24 altogether, which is enough to reclothe pretty much our entire society as we wait for it. I do think we need some more trees, and I do think we need some more things to get done. But this house is gonna be banging. Can't wait to see what this is gonna look like. It's gonna look super cool. Oh my god, what just happened? Nice. There's still a wagon wheel on top of it, though. I don't know if this is just like a cultural thing for us or like what it is. A bunch of people moved in there, so that's good. I mean, that alleviated quite a bit of the strain off the rest of all this. We've got what looks like 7 people living inside of there. Foundation of the house worries me a little bit. Like, why is the top so top-heavy? Concerns me greatly. I mean, it's not that much different, but still, I do feel like a strong wind is going to blow that thing off the hill, and that's going to be that. We have no use for builders any longer. The building has been destroyed. We need a new pyre. Okay. Well, here's a new pyre right in the middle of town. Put a builder on it, and then as many miners as we can handle for the rest of the winter. see what kind of iron and what kind of stone we can dig out of the wall so that we can get that port done. In the meantime, we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. Bye, everybody.